May. Of all the places in the world, I can't believe we met by chance in such a place.
I know exactly what you mean. I was also very surprised.
I heard we're having a new one, but I can't believe it's you. Things will be a lot more fun now.
What do you mean?
I'll take care of you, just like I did when we were in middle school. I cannot wait. I hope you look forward to it too.
I'm sorry, I don't think I understand what you're trying to say.
Middle school is fun. Do not you remember? Oh, May, you didn't stop learning. You always pay attention to your books. You are such a small bookworm. You are the perfect person for me to tease.
Honestly, I hated high school. Those were some of the worst years of my life. I don't know, maybe you remember things a little differently than I do. But I always wish I could forget you. No matter how hard you try, you can't.
Oh, you haven't changed at all, have you? Are you still so serious and boring? Let me guess. That's why you haven't found yourself a husband yet. That is really sad. You are so pitiful. I feel sorry for you. Looks like you're still a nerd.
Look, work is work. Let's leave the past in the past and move on, okay? Do your best to be civilized. I think that's the best thing.
Civilized? Oh my god, how are you so bored? I look forward to having a little fun with you. Just like the past, right?
Like the past? But I don't want to suffer like that at your hands again. You torment me. We will work together, and we are no longer children. Let's act like it, okay?
Yes, whatever you say. You don't have to talk to me like I'm a kid, so just let it go. Besides, I was at that supermarket a long time ago. So don't think you can talk to me like you're everything. You've always thought you were very smart. You were full of confidence when we were kids. That's what I never liked about you.
You can say what you want, but there's really nothing I can do about it. I'm myself.
Oh. I've got big plans for you. I will teach you a lot of lessons, just wait and see. And don't worry about a thing. The store manager also did everything I said. He was always attached to me. He's like a puppy I trained.
Really? Manager?
Oh, yes. That guy loves me. He cannot help himself. I mean, I know I'm in my late 20s now, but I still get it. Do you understand what I mean? People always seem to love me.
So your manager has a crush on you, is that what you mean? Or are you dating?
You can say we are a couple. Everyone knows all about it. That's why people do what I say. They also know what's good for them. Everyone who was mean to me was fired, whoever they were. It doesn't matter if they are regular employees or part-time college students. If I don't like someone, I'll fire that person.
And you're the one making sure they get fired? Is that what you are telling me?
Yup, that's how it goes. Sometimes, even when I want someone to quit, they don't dare disobey me, so it's easier to use a store manager for my needs.
Let me see if I understand this. If you decide you don't like a new employee, you'll try to convince them to quit. You make their lives miserable, slander them, turn others against them, that sort of thing? And if they still won't quit, will you use your relationship with the manager and convince him to fire them for you?
You make it sound like such a bad thing. I don't like the way you do it. But, I guess that's about the gist of it.
Really now?
You won't have anything to worry about. Just do as I do and take my side. If you follow my example, you can have the life of your dreams. Everything will be neatly in place. I have found myself a great man to marry. He takes care of everything. I don't even have to work. I only had time to do this at the supermarket. And when I'm bored with the other guys I'm seeing, I can always joke around with the store manager here, and it's the perfect stress reliever. You know, not everyone can live this life well. If you want something like it, do what I say. Got it, baby?
Wow, you're really disgusting, you know that? You don't even know me anymore, and you'll start bragging to me about cheating on your husband. After all, what kind of person are you?
Huh? How dare you? Someone like you doesn't deserve to talk to someone like me like that. Don't be so arrogant. You'll talk to me about who I am, but what the hell are you?
Who, me?
You are a true bookworm. Study, 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 that's all you did. But look at you now.
What does it mean?
What did you get for all that research? Nothing. You may have attended a prestigious university and have your degree, but you will be working at the same counter as me, doing the same part-time job as me. It would be funny if it weren't so sad. So be prepared. I will take care of you just like I did before. You will know my hand.
Oh, I guess I forgot to tell you. I won't be there part-time.
What? What are you trying to do? Everyone who works at the supermarket is a part-time employee. Everyone is the same, we all do the same job and have the same number of hours.
Yes, that's true. But I'm trying to tell you, I'm not a part-time employee.
So who are you?
I am in charge of human resources at the head office. I am working for my company. This particular store has a huge problem with employee retention. Turnover is fast and no one seems to last long. So I decided to go investigate.
Wait, what? Are you serious? You really do not start at the market? I thought you would be doing the registration with me.
No, absolutely not. I told you, that's not what I do. I worked very hard to get into a good school, and I studied continuously. I worked my best. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with a part-time job. We need someone at the register. But I'd be disappointed if that's what I'm doing after all that hard work. Thankfully, I got a job with the Human Resources Department at the corporate office. I check the sales of all the branches, I train new employees, that sort of thing.
Are you from the main office? No kidding. Are you from the company?
We were wondering why this store has such a high turnover. As soon as someone starts, they quit or get fired. It has been really confusing for a while now. But today, the big mystery is solved, right? Thanks for this enlightening conversation. Looks like you're the real problem, don't you know me?
What are you saying? You're wrong, it's not like that. I did not do anything.
Well, that's funny. Didn't you just tell me all about it? Could have sworn you were just bragging to me. And your story definitely has to be checked. I interviewed several other employees, and their version of the story perfectly matches yours. Looks like everything will be fine.
What do you mean, everything will be fine?
Know me, you haven't changed a bit since we were little.
Oh so? Do you have something to say to me?
You look down on anyone who doesn't match your mood. You attack anyone you think is weaker than you. You are a mean girl. Without a doubt, you are the worst kind of person. But it's time for you to get the reward you deserve for your actions.
Reward? What does that mean? I don't see what you are getting. Talk like a real person, not a bookworm.
Obviously, I will report to you in the marketing department for the company. I can't say for sure what will happen next, but I think we both know the most likely outcome. You will almost certainly be fired.
What? Why do you do that?
Do I really need to explain it to you? Surely you can figure it out when you think about what you did. And you know what else? The main office pays for all the advertising when we need to hire new people. And that's been a big expense lately.
I don't know anything about that. That has nothing to do with me. Let me out of there. It sounds like you don't know anything about it, so let me explain it to you.
I don't know what kind of person the manager is. I don't know much about him. But he was hired to manage the store, not to be sneaky with his employees. So I don't understand how we can keep him working after all this. For one, it doesn't look very good and is a complete waste of wages. He's been with the company for a while, so I can't say if he'll be fired yet, but he certainly won't be running the market anymore.
Oh no. Will he no longer be the manager?
Of course he won't. And what more, we don't want any plane to hit the company plus. It can be said that it is a personal animosity, but I will inform your husband and the manager's wife of what you two have done.
What? Wait a minute, now. Why would you do that? That's a bad thing. It's downright meaningless.
I hate to tell you, but you brought this on yourself. What do you expect?
Calm down, May. Why do you say it's such a terrible thing? I thought we were friends. We've been friends since high school. We met again. How can you do that to me?
Friend? Are you joking? You can't do anything but look down on me and mock me. And now suddenly say we're friends? Haha. That's a bit of a convenience, don't you think?
But it's all in the fun, you know. I was just joking with you, you know. You also had a lot of fun, didn't you?
I'm pretty sure there's no one on earth who likes to be teased all the time. I am a human being, not a toy, you know. I'm not here to make your toys. You think you can do whatever you like, but isn't it time to give it a break? Your life is about to be turned upside down and turned into a hell on earth. You should be better prepared for what's to come.
Hell. Don't you think you're exaggerating a bit? All you have to do is change your mind. Nothing has to happen. You don't have to say anything to my family. You don't have to tell the main office anything. That's the easiest solution for everyone, right? Just keep quiet and all this will go away.
The easiest solution for everyone? I don't understand how that would do me any good, haha. Why should I be silent? Give me a good reason.
Please. What do you want from me? Money? I don't have much, but I can pay you something. I don't want to lose what I have. I am really sorry. Please help me.
There is no chance for you. No, even if you pay me. Also, I make more money than you. You can't afford to pay me. Besides, this isn't just a job for me, this is my career we're talking about here. I wouldn't do anything to put that in jeopardy. I'm married. I have children. You may have always looked down on me, but I'm living the life I've always wanted.
Is that correct? I had no idea. I'm so sorry. I made a big mistake. You'll never hear another bad thing about you getting out of me again. I will not speak ill of anyone. You will see. Just give me a chance.
I really don't care about that anymore. And you can rest assured that you will definitely get fired. Consider it a payoff. Perhaps you can feel a little bit of what all the people you've fired have felt.
I get it, okay? I will quit my job. I will take responsibility for everything and quit. Just please don't tell my family anything about this. It would be terrible if my husband found out about the affair.
It would be terrible, wouldn't it? He will definitely kick you out of the house, right? You might even owe him some money for all the damage you've done. You won't be able to maintain the fun lifestyle and mini games you've created for yourself.
Why would you do this to me? I don't even remember much about high school. How are you still vindictive of that?
I'm not. That was the old days, now it's water flowing over the bridge. When it comes to reporting to the company, I'm just doing my job. I have to report what I know. But I have to admit that I would be happy to tell your husband and the manager's wife because I have a bit of a grudge to get rid of.
So there is absolutely nothing I can do?
Not that I can think of. We will owe your husband a settlement. Perhaps you want to be prepared for that?
I'm sorry. You have to do something. Please. I regret everything I've done. I won't hurt anyone again.
Well, you shouldn't. I hope you learned something from this. I have set my report to company. It's over.
Tell me you're lying. What will I do?
Why do you ask me? We're not friends, go ask someone interested. And besides, even if I don't report you, it's pretty certain that one of the other employees will. Looks like some complaints have been filed. I can guess what they're about.
Really?
You went around with that smug look on your face, bragging to everyone about your relationship, right? What you expected. From what I understand, his wife already knows everything. This is not good for you.
I can't believe this is happening to me. You have to do something. Help me. You work in the main office, right? You can take care of this for me. You can make all this go away.
Please stop immediately. You only worry about your own face, you selfish bastard. I am doing my job. Not a servant to let you dictate. Goodbye.
The cheating manager's wife called Nomi out immediately. She takes Nomi to court in a small case, and Nomi loses. She had to pay a rather large amount of money. Of course, her husband got a phone call next. The manager's wife told him everything. May did everything correctly when she filed her report with the corporate office. Naturally, the two cheaters have been fired. Nomi's life is turned upside down, just as May predicted. She lost her job, her husband left her, and with the fraudulent record, she was the one paying alimony. She has managed to alienate everyone around her, and no one is left to help her. Now she is left alone and completely unsure of what to do next.